Identify the slope, y-intercept, and x-intercept. We're given this equation of 10x plus 3y equals 12. I think it'd be easier to work with this if we put it as y equals mx plus b. In other words, slope-intercept form. Alright, so we're asking for three things here. We're asking for a slope. We are asked for a y-intercept. And lastly, we're asked for an x-intercept. This right here is given 2 of the 3. Our x or y-intercept is given by the value of b. And then we are given a slope, m. And our x-intercept, as we've stated in the last few videos, when it crosses x-axis, in other words, y would have to equal 0. Let's get at it. Let's first isolate y and then go from there. We have two coefficients. I want to get the x to the other side because the goal, again, always the goal. Get this y by itself. So first, subtract 10x to both sides. You get 3y is equal to negative 10x plus 12. From here, we're multiplying 3 times y. Like we see here, we want y by itself. Divide both sides by 3. We get y is equal to negative 10 thirds x plus 4. Is y isolated? It is. We're good. We get 2/3 of this problem done right away. Our slope, negative 10 over 3. Our y-intercept, 4. And now let's find the x-intercept. Our x-intercept, when y is equal to 0, so we're going to make 0 equals negative 10 thirds x plus 4. First thing I know how to do, subtract 4 to both sides. We get minus 4 equals negative 10 thirds x. From here, to get x by itself, I'm going to take the reciprocal of both sides. So I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 3 tenths. Oops, 3 tenths. So you get negative times a negative, or this cancels. So we're left with 3 times 4. Negative 3 times negative 4 gets us 12. So we're at 12 over 10 equals x. Well, we can simplify that. 12 and 10 can be simplified to both even. 6 over 5 equals x. So you could say 6/5, or you could say 1.2, I think it is. 6 divided by 5, yeah, 1.2. So you can say right here, crosses the x-axis at 6/5. 1.2, doesn't matter. The only one you can't write as a decimal is a slope since it's a ratio. So 1.2, which would also be 1.2, comma 0, and the y-intercept would be 0, comma 4. There you have it. That's all three.